that's happening in less than 24 hours.
Yes, we are counting down, and you can see the clock there because tomorrow night, a pandemic-era policy that immigration officials say will lead to a major increase in the number of migrants trying to cross into the U.S. That policy is set to expire. We're talking about what's known as Title 42. It has already led to a surge of migrants at the border with Mexico. Government data shows Mexico has let tens of thousands of people cross its territory on their way to the U.S. since early April. These new rules will go into effect, but not before an influx of people plan to come here to the United States. Atlanta News First, Carly Barnett explains what this means for us. Carly.
Well, Rick, Sean, the Secretary of Homeland Security made it clear that after tomorrow night, the border isn't just open, but according to Border Patrol, about 10,000 people per day have been crossing into the United States this week. And for those who may find their way here to Atlanta, the Latin American Association here says they can be a first point of contact.
There are so many difficulties through the way, and it's not easy to start from zero.
It was just last year when Jose Puerto Rivero made the long journey from Venezuela here to Atlanta.
They help us with the hotel. They help us with some food.
He credits the Latin American Association with giving him the help he needed. CEO Santiago Marquez says they're prepared to do the same thing as Title 42 ends Thursday. Last year, they helped 700 families.
Giving them a comfortable place to be where they feel safe. And then, of course, trying to figure out what they need. And we all know they're going to need shelter. They're going to need some legal help.
The lifting of the Title 42 public health order does not mean our border is open.
The Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says Title 42 will be replaced with Title 8. Now, migrants who cross the border without authorization must prove they're eligible asylum seekers or face consequences.
Subject to at least a 5-year bar on re-entry into the United States and can face criminal prosecution if they attempt to cross again.
Marquez says those who come here are trying to provide a better life for themselves and their families.
These folks are coming to work. They're not coming to take from us. They're coming to contribute.
The Latin American Association says they will actually be holding an asylum information session. That's on May 30th right here at their Atlanta location, and they will have bilingual attorneys for anyone who would like to attend. Live in Atlanta, Carly Barnett, Atlanta News First.